Hey, what's up YouTube? Scott here with another 5150 Photogs tutorial. Today I'm answering an email from one of my viewers on another site that was asking about creating a slideshow based on a bunch of photos that you have, as well as being able to incorporate a video. And this is something you see a lot of families do when they take vacations and whatnot. So it's really easy. What I've done is I've got all of my photos that I want to use on my cloud account. These are all connected through the Apple Photos program. And what you do is you'll select all the photos that you want to use in the slideshow. Now there's a couple of things you can do. One is you can just pick them from your main camera roll, or two, you can do like I've done, which is I selected the photos from my main camera roll, and then I went up and I created a new album. And I named that album, and you can see over here I've named the album Sled, and it has the date range the photos were taken. So let's jump right into it. Once I'm in my album here, I'm going to hit Command A to select all the images. Again, there's a number of ways you can select all the images, whatever way is comfortable for you. I can see there's 23 pictures here. The first two pictures in the order, they are actually very similar. So let's just get rid of one of them. And these two photos here kind of look the same as well. So I'm just going to get rid of these photos that are almost all identical. There we go. Okay. And this one here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit the Command A to select them all. You're going to click on the plus. You're going to click on slideshow, and it's automatically going to ask you to name your slideshow. Let's leave it as sledding fun. And we're going to click on OK. So this has now created a project at the top here. And if you go back one page, you can see you can come back and you can resume it. There's my sledding fun project. I can double click on it. Takes me into it. My name of my project, if I wanted to change the name of it, I could just simply come in here and I could delete it and I could retype in whatever I want. Number of things you can do there. So I'm going to leave it as sledding fun though. The other thing you can do is if you select it all, do the right click, you can come down and you can change your font, you can change your color. So let's say for example that that white is kind of boring and I really want it to pop out and I want to make it bright. Let's make it something over here in the red. We'll leave that there. So now I've got this nice sledding fun, and we'll change our font. Come in here and we can pick any font that we like. Let's just pick something different that was there. There we go. And the last thing we can do is we can take the tile that appears behind here and we can change it. So for example, I want to put in the picture like this with the title. I'm going to move the video down one more slide there as well. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to come over on the right hand side and we're going to select the theme. We're going to select Ken Burns, and the Ken Burns, this is the one that's popular. You'll see it online. This is where the photo pans across the screen from one side to the other over the entire time that one photo is being displayed. You can leave it by default as well, or you can come down here once you've selected your photo and you can click on the option. And this says drag and zoom photo to position the start. So all that's saying is that it wants me to figure out where I want to put the photo and how much zoom to put it on the photo. And then come over here and it wants me to figure out where the end is. So right now this is how my end would look. Let's say we want to move it down like that. That's fine. Keep my zoom in. And you can do that for each one of the photos that are come up here. You can also come over and you can change the music. You can select more music from your library. If you select the iTunes, you can go down to theme songs and you can pick one of the other themes music as opposed to using the one that is for that specific theme. So you don't have to have the Ken Burns music with the Ken Burns effect. We're going to leave it the way it is. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to check our pacing, and the pacing here, so this shows me I have 1 minute and 16 seconds of video, and I know that this song is, or this music is longer than that, so we're just going to leave it the way it is here, but you can say fit to music. So let's say for example we only had 20 photos, but we knew that we had 4 minutes of music. It will display the photo and it will pan it slower to make it stretch out over the course of that song. And that's pretty much it. Once that's done, you can come down here and you can do a preview or you can play. So we're going to come back to our very first slide. We're going to hit the first slide, which is our title. And then we're going to hit play, and we're going to have an example that's going to show us what the slide's going to look like. It's going to have the music and our transitions as well. Let's have a quick look. And you can see that while the music is still playing, we actually hear the audio from the clip that I've posted as well. It's just me walking. And then the volume comes back up again. So to get out of the actual demonstration, you can just hit escape, and it will bring you back to the beginning. So if you're happy with everything that's there, the last step in the process is to hit export. You can select where you want to save it, and you can select the format you want to save it in. So for this test, we're just going to do it in 1080p. We're going to save it, and it's going to output my video file. I can then take that video file, I can put it in my cloud account, I can upload it to YouTube for my family and friends. I can do whatever I want with it. So as always, give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and keep an eye out for more helpful videos. If you found this video helpful and you have any other questions, feel free to send me an email or follow me on Twitter. Thanks. Bye.